Hi everyone, today we have a quick introduction to statistics. Statistics is the science of collecting, organizing, summarizing, and analyzing data to draw conclusions or answer questions. Data is the information being collected. Many people say that data is the new gold. If you haven't noticed, it's being collected on everything you do, from what music you listen to, what videos you like on YouTube, what social media app you use, and how often. Eric Schmidt, the executive chairman at Google, said there were 5 exabytes of information created between the dawn of civilization and 2003. But that much information is now created every 2 days. When we look at the entire group of individuals, things, or objects being studied, we call that a population. The individual is the person, object, or thing that is a member of the population we are studying. A sample is a subset of the population that's being studied. So think of population as everything, a sample as some things, and an individual as one thing. So let's try this. Let's identify the population and the sample. So first I have all electric cars in California, all electric cars, and then all Teslas. Well, when we're looking first for the population says everything, so that would be all electric cars. So this would be our population. In fact, I have 2 samples left then. Electric cars in California, that's just a subset of the electric cars, so this would be a sample. And then Teslas are a specific kind of electric car, so that would also be a sample. Let's try it again. A restaurant notices that an increasing number of customers are ordering vegetarian meals. The owner randomly selects 85 orders and counts the number of vegetarian meals. So we want to look for what's the population and what's the sample. So population should say all. So when we're looking for the population would be all customers. The sample then is the 85 customers. So again, we're just reinforcing the idea that population is everything and then sample is something smaller. As we continue to talk about statistics, we have 2 different types of statistics we'll look at. First, descriptive. Descriptive consists of organizing and summarizing the data. Descriptive statistics describe data through numerical summaries, tables, and graphs. Inferential statistics use methods that take the results from a sample and extend them to the population and measure the reliability of the result. A statistic is a numerical summary based on the sample. A parameter is a numerical summary of the population. I think it kind of helps that statistic starts with S, sample starts with S, parameter starts with P, population starts with P. That kind of helps me keep it in order. So when it's a sample, I have a statistic. When I have a population, I have a parameter. A census is used to collect data from all members of the population. So when we're trying to figure out a parameter, we need to conduct a census. A survey collects data from a sample. So if I want a statistic, I can use a survey to collect data from the sample. A proportion is a ratio that compares numbers. It gives a part of the whole. When constructing charts and graphs for which outcomes do not overlap, the proportion should add up to 100%. So let's look at an example of that. We want to decide if this graph is appropriate for the data. The question is, what's your favorite season? We have 20% said summer, 15% said winter, 25% said spring, and 40% said fall. What we want to do to check is we want to add 20%, 15%, 25%, and 40%. When we do that, we get 100, which says, yes, this is an appropriate graph for this data. So same question, favorite season, but this time we have 20% summer, 20% winter, 40% spring, and 50% fall. This time, if you were to add that up, 50, 40, 20, and 20, we get 130%, which says this is not appropriate for the data.